Ekiti was a village people avoided after sunset. It sat between thick forest and silent hills, wrapped in stories older than memory. Travelers passed it quickly, lowering their voices when its name was mentioned. Even neighboring villages warned their children never to wander near Ekiti's borders. By day, Ekiti looked ordinary. Mud houses lined narrow paths. Women pounded yam. Men tended small farms. Children laughed and chased goats. But beneath the normal life lay fear, woven tightly into every heartbeat. Everyone knew the truth Ekiti carried. Witches lived there. Not the kind from children's tales, but real ones, women and men who walked among the living by day and flew by night. Elders spoke of midnight gatherings beneath the Iroko tree, where shadows danced without fire and voices whispered names of the living. Adewale returned to Ekiti after 10 years away. He had left as a boy when his mother died suddenly, blamed by some as a witch. Now grown, curious, and stubborn, he came back to bury his father properly. As Adewale stepped into the village, conversation stopped. Eyes followed him. Doors closed softly. Why has he returned? Murmured an old woman. Adewale ignored them. He believed fear-fed lies. He had seen cities, schools, electricity. Witches were stories for the ignorant. That night, as he lay in his father's hut, sleep refused to come. The wind carried distant chants. The moon glowed unnaturally bright. Then he heard footsteps on the roof. Slow, bare, deliberate. A soft laugh drifted through the air. Adewale held his breath. Ekiti had noticed his return. By morning, Ekiti resumed its calm disguise. Adewale woke to the sound of pesos and distant roosters, wondering if the night had been a dream. Yet the memory of footsteps lingered like smoke in his chest. He walked through the village greeting elders. Some answered politely. Others stared too long. Children avoided him entirely. At the center of Ekiti stood the Iroko tree. Massive. Ancient. Its roots broke through the earth like bones. Adewale remembered warnings about it. Witches gathered there, they said. He laughed softly and sat beneath it. The air changed immediately. A strange stillness settled, heavy and watchful. Leaves stopped rustling. Adewale felt eyes on him though no one stood nearby. Then whispers began. Not voices exactly, more like thoughts brushing his mind. Blood remembers. He belongs here. He cannot escape. Adewale jumped up, heart racing. He backed away from the tree, refusing to panic. Later that day, he met Mama Iriti, the oldest woman in Ekiti. Her eyes were cloudy, but sharp. You should leave, she told him calmly. I don't believe in witches, Adewale replied. Mama Iriti smiled sadly. Belief does not stop truth. That evening, the village drums sounded without drummers. Smoke rose from the forest without fire. Adewale locked his door. At midnight, shadows gathered outside his hut. This time, the laughter was closer. Adewale watched the shadows stretch across the walls as the moon climbed higher. Fear clawed at him, but curiosity held him still. Slowly, he opened his door. The village square was empty. Yet movement stirred above. Figures rose into the air, men, women, even elders, lifting silently from their huts. Their bodies shimmered like smoke. Faces twisted into unnatural smiles. Witches. Adewale froze as they circled the Iroko tree, chanting in voices that cracked the night open. Their words burned his ears. Then Mama Iriti stepped forward, floating. You have returned, she said. You carry witch blood. No, Adewale shouted. My mother was innocent. Mama Iriti's eyes glowed red. She was powerful. The witches descended suddenly, surrounding him. Cold hands touched his skin. You must choose, they whispered. Join us or die. Adewale screamed as pain ripped through him. Memories flooded his mind, his mother flying, laughing, teaching him secrets. He collapsed. When he woke, dawn broke. The village looked peaceful again. But Adewale's reflection in a puddle showed eyes glowing faintly red. Ekiti had claimed him. Adewale spent days battling himself. Strange strength pulsed through him. He had thoughts. Felt the earth breathe. The witches watched patiently. Mama Iriti visited him. Power is not evil, she said. Refusal is. When hunters mocked him, their voices vanished mid-laugh. When children cried, shadows rocked them to sleep. Fear turned to respect. Yet Adewale resisted. He remembered cities. Freedom. Choice. That night, he walked to the Iroko tree alone. I reject you, he said. The forest answered with laughter. Roots wrapped his legs. Voices screamed. You cannot deny blood. Pain surged. Adewale screamed until the forest shook. And then, silence. He collapsed, broken. Adewale accepted the truth. He trained with the witches. Learned flight. Learned silence. Learned control. But power demanded payment. Each spell required memory. Each flight stole emotion. Soon, Adewale felt hollow. The witches smiled. You belong, they said. But belonging felt like death. When a child fell ill, the witches refused help. Weakness purifies, they said. Adewale rebelled. He healed the child. The witches screamed. Blood betrayed blood. At dawn, Ekiti stood silent. The witches were gone. Only Adewale remained, guarding the village. Some say witches still whisper in Ekiti. Others say a man watches. Either way, Ekiti sleeps safer now.